And welcome back to another episode of In Denial. It's your boy Nejay with your boy Kevin. Kevin, what's you saying?
Everything's chill.
Chill.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Winter's been a bitch.
A few weeks in now, yeah.
New Year, how's things going? New Year, new me, or same bullshit?
No, actually, yeah. New year, new me in a way.
Okay. Tell me
more like new me in general.
What's going on? What's new? You have to tell me what the new is.
I read a book.
Like with words?
Yes.
Do you have any pictures?
No.
Oh my god.
I know.
What?
None of that manga shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck, this is... Was it worth it?
Yes.
What? Okay.
Well, no, it's more like a trying to change yourself as a person kind of book.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like, one of those books. You know what I'm saying?
What?
One of those books.
What books?
One of those books.
The Bible?
That too. That one as well. See, like 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
I was thinking 50 Shades of Grey. You're like, the Bible?
The Bible? Which book? Well, I'm gonna apply what I'm learning currently from this book into these next two stories we're gonna do today.
Oh, say no more. Let's do it. Hit me with the first one. That was a great transition.
Yeah.
If I could put my dick into your mouth right now, I would.
Oh my god, why does it always have to go in that direction?
It's always gonna go in that direction with you sexy son of a bitch. The sexual tension in the air
Let me just fucking start the story.
Let me fuck you.
No.
Sorry, go on. My apologies.
How do I, 22 male, explain to my girlfriend, 24 female, that her gift made me disappointed?
So the dude is younger than the chick.
Yeah.
Okay. And the gift made him disappointed.
Yeah. And they've been dating for 1.5 years, so it's legal.
Legal?
It's legal.
That's gonna be a thing now for all relationship advice.
We have to make sure, bro.
We'll have like a legal alarm. So
yeah.
if it's not illegal, if it's not legal, I'll like edit in like a police siren or
yeah,
something,
right.
like a non-copyrighted like whoa.
We are aware of the state of these individuals.
Down illegally.
Down illegally.
Down criminally. Criminally
no.
down. Go on though. What we got?
All right. I'm a college student graduating this year, and my girlfriend just finished her internship and got a well-paying job.
Okay.
About $65K.
Ooh, nice.
2 months ago.
Nice.
She's enjoying it, and I'm happy for her. We both have our own places. She's also really into sports, and really enjoy rocks.
Rocks.
He really enjoys rocks.
Okay. Oh, sure. Man has a
like
sick
a geologist.
Rock. Yeah. I guess he has a sick rock collection.
Yeah, I bet. My birthday was a month ago. She wasn't able to get me anything at the time because she was busy with work. So she took me out to my favorite restaurant and told me she'd get me something soon. Okay. When she had time.
Okay.
Last night she gave me snacks that she enjoys and a $30 bathrobe she got from Target with the tag still on it.
Oh.
I know I could be more appreciative. But for her birthday last year, I bought her $300 shoes, $200 speaker, and tickets to her favorite sports game.
God damn!
This past Christmas, I bought her favorite player's jersey. She didn't get me anything. I didn't really mind until last night when she gave me the robe. Her birthday is coming up, and she made me a list of things I should buy her, like AirPods, a bookshelf, nice jeans, an iPad, and new shoes. She'll make comments about me getting her gifts being the bare minimum, and my job as her boyfriend, so gifts obviously mean a lot to her, and it makes me feel bad she doesn't have the same consideration towards me.
Uh-huh.
How do I have this conversation with her? Am I being superficial for wanting more? How do I approach this? Any thoughts before I jump into the edit?
Nah, jump into the edit. I want to hear everything first. Well, actually, you know what? Let me give my first thoughts before you jump into the edit. Because I like to think that I'm going to say something and then the edit somehow completely changes my mind. That'd be hilarious.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. I personally think your girlfriend a bitch.
Yeah.
Your girl a bitch. I said it.
She is.
If I saw my boy in a relationship, one of my homeboys, and he was like going on and on, like, yo, I got my girl all these things. Like, obviously, I don't think like at least in my dude group, I don't know if you guys have different dudes in your dude group, but in my dude group, like, I feel like the dudes who are in relationships, when they get their girl something, it's not like, oh, I'm getting her this because it's expensive type shit isn't the mentality. It's usually I'm getting her this thing she's wanted.
And she would really like.
And she would really like it. Yeah. And I think she would really like appreciate this gift. Sure, it has a big price tag on it. But the reason I'm getting it isn't because of the big price tag. It's because she's been wanting it.
It's like the mentality of just like, this made me think of you.
Yeah. Except, like, yo, it also coincidentally also is a lot of money. Yeah. But, like, I think the difference in the gifts that he got her versus the gifts that I'm hearing she getting him, the gifts that he got her, read them out again? Read out the list. Because I remember... Shoes, cool. Let's say shoes artificial. That was just a nice pair, really nice pair of shoes. Maybe in passing, she was like, oh, I really would have liked one of those pairs of shoes. Fuck it. Throw that out.
The speaker, which is also, and tickets to her favorite sports game, which is also pretty expensive. That
one, I think, personal. I don't know about the shoes and the speaker because he didn't give much backstory about it. But buying tickets to her favorite game, first of all, depending on what kind of seats he got and shit, and depending on what game, the seats in the far back might be expensive as fuck too. Point is, he got those tickets not because of the price tag, but because, yo, this is my girl's favorite team. They're playing. I know she would really want to go to this game. I'm gonna get us tickets. Yeah. That's something that came from the heart. Like, I know my girl. I know she's gonna want this. She's gonna appreciate this, so I'm gonna get it for her. And then the other thing was the fucking, what was the other thing? There was one more thing. The jersey.
Oh, yeah, he even said, got, even that.
Yeah, so he said he got her a jersey. Not just any jersey, a jersey of a player she specifically really likes. So this man...
Jerseys are also expensive.
Jerseys are hella expensive.
Like $200.
And depending on the player, even more expensive. If that motherfucker, like, shooting points or scoring goals or whatever sports people do, knocking them out in the ring.
Hitting the ball
with their... foot, hands,
it's bat,
whatever it is. Depending on who the player is, the jersey could be really hard to find, really expensive, or a mix of both. So assuming she's not just randomly liking some bum ass player, chances are she's liking one of the good players. Like, yo, that's my favorite player on the team. To get that jersey, gonna cost a lot of money, gonna take some time to find that thing in stock. As someone who has friends who likes the sports, it's hard to find them fucking jerseys of certain players of the sports because they always like the good players. So it's tough out here, dog.
It's real.
And that's for me buying for the homies. Buying it for your girl? Shit. Now let's
Meanwhile, she was like, I know you like rocks, but here's a fucking bathrobe.
Yeah, like, the fuck? And, like, on top of that, rip the tag off.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Like, if it's a rush thing or something like that, I get it. But at the very least, rip the tag off or, like, right over it. Like, bare minimum, right over it. I understand some people are like, oh, but the price shouldn't matter. You're right. Just rip it off, though. It's just a common courtesy thing. Get him a gift receipt. If it's really that bad, get him a gift receipt. Yeah. And he will return that towel and get a different color. Like, if it's really that bad, just get a gift receipt, bro.
But also just the level of the gift was so mediocre.
It was so basic. Yeah. And, like, I know for sure this man wasn't like, oh, I really fucking love bathrobes, baby girl. Like, you know that's not what it is.
I have always wanted this. How did you know?
And like going based off of the gifts that he's gotten her, I'm assuming that the shoes and the speaker had some sort of like, oh, I really want this, or like I really like would like to have this. Yeah. That's just an assumption. But based on the other two gifts, I'm assuming he's getting these things for her because she's either said that she wants it or says that she needs it. And he just bought these ones because either specifically maybe for the shoes she said that she wanted it.
She wanted it for her next birthday too.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm assuming it's something she either wants or needs. So maybe she told him, oh, I really need a speaker. So he's like, oh, let me see what's on the market right now and I'll buy her a nice speaker. Yeah. Or like for the shoes, I'm assuming it's more of the, oh, I really want these shoes. Like they look really good. And then he's like, oh, okay, cool. And then buys it the next day or some bullshit like that. Pretty much. Whatever. But yes, go on into this edit. I think your girl's a bitch. Sorry. That was the conclusion. Your girl's a bitch. Disrespectful. I don't like her. A bath towel? Come on. Buy this man some rocks. He said he likes rocks.
He loves rocks. Get him a rock.
Go get him some amethyst or some fucking emerald or whatever the fuck rocks are.
You better buy the engagement ring.
Some crystallized quartz. Like, give this man some rocks to play with, bro. Like, even a pet rock, I bet he would have appreciated that more.
More than a bathrobe? Yeah.
More than a bathrobe. I think he would have appreciated a pet rock more.
Yeah.
Now, what's the edit?
I just had a talk with her about how her gift last time made me feel.
Uh-huh.
And she explained that it was only the start of gifts she'd be getting me.
Sounds like an excuse, but go on.
She expressed that she'd also be upset if I got her a bathrobe and snacks for her birthday. That was the edit, pretty much.
You know why I'm calling bullshit on that? Because I've had things where people are just like, oh, I got this thing for you. Like, they'll literally just tell me, like, hey, I got something for your birthday, or I got something for Christmas, but it hasn't come in yet. Okay, that's cool. No problem. Yeah. I could wait till February.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit. Just let me know. But this girl, she didn't let him know. No. It feel like she only told him that after he
brought it up, yeah.
Yo, like, what's going on? Like,
she's just covering her ass right now.
Yeah, I feel like she's just covering her ass right now. If he had not said anything, I feel like
the bathrobe would have been it.
The bathrobe would have been it.
Yeah.
I legitimately think that's how it would have went down. Fuck, I can't say words.
Keep buying me more shit, bitch.
Yeah. Make her wallet hurt. But at the same time, like, I feel like he doesn't even care about the fact that it was a bathrobe. It was more so about yo, I don't want a fucking bathrobe. I don't need a fucking bathrobe. Why'd you get me a bathrobe? Like, of all things. Like,
because he didn't care about, like, getting her gift and stuff like that. Like, how much he was, like, spending.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound like he did.
But then, like, when it came to, like, his turn, it was, like, a fucking bathrobe and snacks that she liked, not him. I'm
not saying that this man isn't, like, some level of grateful for it, but at the same time, I think it's not the gift. I guess it is the gift that's making him feel that way, but I think it's more about the fact that the energy that he put into gift giving isn't being reciprocated by her.
Exactly.
Not necessarily the value of the thing that was gotten for him. It was more so the fact that he didn't ever express a need or want for this bathrobe. And she knows, or she should know, his likes and... Like, I'm assuming if you've been dating for, what is it, a year or two? 2 years?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. If you guys have been dating for a year and a half, just get the man, like, you know what he likes. Get him something that he likes. And you know he'll like it because you should know him as a man you've been dating for a year and a half now. You should know, oh, this dude, this guy likes rocks.
Yeah.
Rocks, get his rocks on. Buy him some rocks. It shouldn't even be that hard.
Yeah.
Make a cool little scavenger hunt with some rocks. I bet he would love that shit.
Go to the beach, pick up some rocks.
Yeah, literally take him on a beach trip and buy him, or make him get some rocks. I feel like he'd like that. But I feel like this was just lazy. And then the thing of her going like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you more shit, like,
cap.
Sounds like cap. The only reason I would say, like, I've had people do that to me in person. They tell me straight up, they'd be like, hey, this is what I have right now, but I got you more shit. They just tell me that from the jump.
Yeah.
From the jump. This girl sounds like she got him a bathrobe. The guy came up to her, told her what's up, and she was just like, I actually got you more shit. It's just, it's
on the way. It's on the way.
It's on the way. Amazon snail tracking.
Yeah.
FedEx ground shipping. Yeah. Like, it sounds like an
Prime, more like beta.
Yeah. Like, that's all. It sounds like a cop-out bullshit answer. That's why I'm saying, yo, fuck this. Fuck that. Fuck all that.
Like, this makes me think of gift giving as a love language.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of it's, like, on her side here. But, like, she seems like the type to enjoy getting gifts.
Yeah.
And he seems like he's the type to enjoy, like, giving gifts. Yeah. Now, this love language, I've started, like, having a problem with recently.
What is your issue with it, good sir?
I feel like, in the aspect of, like, giving gifts, it's too much, usually.
Too much in what aspect?
That, like, if you're the person that, like, keeps on giving a lot, you're giving more than, like, just a gift. You're giving, like, all your effort and shit into it. Yeah. That's what I feel like. That's a big. I think people misinterpret gift giving as what's it called? Like trying to buy their love. Exactly. Yeah. I feel like people misunderstand gift giving as, oh, you just buy them a bunch of shit. That's not true. Gift giving is more than that. Making something for that person can be considered gift giving. Yeah.
doing something's acts of service. But like I'm talking like you put your time and energy into making something. It doesn't necessarily have to be fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the time and energy you put into making something that makes that gift giving like a form of love language to them.
Yeah.
It's almost like an act of service, but it's
pretty
not.
much.
It's like it's an act of service that's materialized.
I'm trying to figure out the name for it. It's something contracts.
Something contracts.
Contracts, yeah. What's the fucking words? Keep talking. I'm trying to fucking.
Well, fuck it. All right. Like what I mean by like the difference between acts of service and gift giving. Gift giving has a actual like physical materialization of something. Like an act of service, oh, could you wash the dishes? Like, I appreciate that. Can you do the laundry? I appreciate that. I love you for that. That's an act of service. But for gift giving, it's like, yo, I made you this thing. Whether it be a bouquet of flowers, whether it be like a little DIY, like a t-shirt, you fucking made a hat. Like, you fucking, I don't know, like... I'm trying to think of other stuff that people can make, but I'm not very creative. I bought this Lego thing, and I made it for you, and it looks cute. There you go. There you go. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. Like, fucking, I know you really like Pokemon cards, so I made you a deck based on your favorite type.
That would be really sick.
That would be really dope. Ladies, take notes, motherfucker. But, like...
But yeah, I forgot the name for it, but, like, it's pretty much like the act of, like, doing something for someone, with the implication that, like, you would get something in return without explicitly saying it.
Oh! Shit, yeah.
It starts with a C. It's, like, cohesive contract or some shit. Like, I forgot what it was.
I was gonna say bribing.
Bribing?
Bribing? That starts with a B, though.
But yeah, like, those kind of, like, deals that you, like, consciously make on your
B
part.
type shit? Like,
yeah,
I buy you this bag, but, like, you run that sloppy toppy after.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, the thing is, the other person usually doesn't know these implications.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, just be straightforward.
Yeah. I think that's also, like, just a big thing in general. I feel like, you know what? I think girls definitely deal with this way more than dudes do, but I feel like there's always, like, those dudes that be taking... Like, one of my homegirls, for example, she did not realize what was going on until she was just like, oh, that's what's going on. Like, dudes would take her out on dates and, like, treat her to food and shit. And she's like, oh, my God, these guys are so nice. Literally. These guys are so nice. Like, they take me out to dinner. They take me out for drinks and shit. And, like, at the end of the day...
They have no ulterior motives.
Exactly. And I'm listening to her as we're getting coffee, and I'm just like, you stupid idiot!
Still a little dum-dum.
You know they want some head, right? That's why they're doing this. And they're like, oh my God, no, he's a friend. I was like, pretend like you have a man. Mm-hmm. Do you think they would do the same thing? She thought about it for a second. Maybe.
That's right. That's right.
See, if you're doubting it, that means they never really they never wanted you for friendship. They wanted you for your titties. They wanted you for some. That's all they wanted you for. And that's I feel like that's one of the unfortunate things, right? Because I feel like if, again, what you said before, just be straightforward about it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If those are your intentions, tell her from the jump. And if she's not about it, she's not about it. Move on to the next one.
And I know sometimes it's too hard to, like, tell her from the jump, but kind of, like, make it known at some point, like, hey, this is kind of what I want.
See, but, like, what I would usually... I would say, like, get to know them first.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's a big key.
I feel like a lot of people try to go straight into getting some fucking pipe, though. You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't say it from the jump, like...
Yeah.
Hi, what color your titties at?
Yeah. Okay, not like that. Have some tact. But what I mean is just, like, some I feel like some dudes, like, go into it, like, first thing on their head top, like, yo, I'm a pipe. And I'm just like, but that's not realistic.
Yeah.
Unless you that good looking, that's not realistic, my G. Unless you spit game like no other person, Okay, what I mean is...
The only time you'll, like, see someone like that is at a club. In a club, that kind of behavior is fine, because that's the only motivation you really have.
That's true. That's true.
In there. You're just, like, you're just trying to fuck.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're actually looking for a relationship...
Yeah.
No, you need to know the person. You can't just be like, oh, they're hot.
They're hot. I mean,
let's try it out.
A lot of them sound. I
smash.
Smash. But yeah, no, I can see where motherfuckers just be trying that shit. But like, again,
going back to the story,
going back to the story,
I just feel like this guy's the type that's like pushing gifts. And sometimes it can get overwhelming too on the partner.
Here's the thing.
It goes one or two. Yeah.
I don't think he's pushing gifts. I think the girl is making him push gifts. That's what I'm...
Yeah.
I don't think he, per se, is pushing the gifts. I think she's just getting him on that mentality of buy me shit. Mm-hmm. And so he's kind of getting into that. But now he's kind of gotten to the point where he's just like, yo, like, I like buying you shit because it makes you happy. Yeah. Like, I like putting thought and, like, time into some of these gifts and shit. Mm-hmm. Some of them are literally just, like, a buy and go type thing. Yeah. But others, I feel like, oh, like, tickets for, like, her favorite team is playing. Okay, cool. Let me get that. Mm-hmm. Buying that jersey definitely took time and effort. Trust me, it took time and effort. Motherfucker had to go places to get that. But shit like that, like, I feel like he's putting in the effort, and then he's like, I'm not seeing the same amount of effort back.
Yeah.
And that's what cheeses him. Not the gift per se, but the effort behind the gift.
Definitely.
He's just like, yo, this is not it, dog. You know I like rocks. Get me a rock. Get me a rock. And
bitch, pass me the rock.
Yeah, exactly. And he's just like, yo, this ain't cool. Which is why he brought it up to her. But again, I also think, I don't know, like, for me personally, as seeing that go down, I'm like, how you gonna see someone put in so much effort for you, but you ain't gonna try to reciprocate that? That's kind of messed up on my end. And, like, if you in a relationship with that person, that's doubly fucked in my eyes. Because I'm just like, yo, I can see, like, friendships where, like, yo, one friend is putting in more effort than the other. And I'm like, even then, try to put in some more effort.
Even then, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, on top of that, you doing that to your partner? Mm-hmm. To your partner? Crazy. Could not be me. Anywho, shit, yeah. We'll talk about gift giving as I'm giving you some of this dick. And we'll go on some ad breaks and we'll come right back. What? See ya. And we're back after giving Kevin the dick. All right. So, Kevin, after being violated in such a way during that commercial break, what story do you have for me now?
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Husband, 36, male, mad at me, 35, female, and seeking friends with benefits online.
Wait, well, hold on. Ages, run it back. How old is the dude?
36.
How old is the chick?
35.
Okay, we good.
Married 10 years.
Still good. We still good. I didn't think about it. Yeah, we good.
Alright, married 10 years. We have 3 children together.
Cool.
We both work full time.
Cool.
Of note, I am the breadwinner.
Who's telling the story, the man or the woman?
The woman.
The woman is telling the story. Alright, go on. Sorry.
Of note, I'm the breadwinner and more fiscally responsible.
So she got the bread.
Yeah.
She got the
bread though.
Damn, alright.
Though I shoulder most of our expenses.
Okay.
We've always been tumultuous. She's bringing out the big words.
Yep. Luckily for me, I did English, so I think I know what that word means, but go on.
Right. However, things have been at a steady decline as of late. See, my husband, who believes that his responsibilities in life begin and end with going to work, is so god-awful upset that I don't make my vagina available to him at every waking moment.
Okay, I see a problem here. Go on.
Besides sitting on the couch, watching YouTube videos, and ignoring the needs of everyone and everything in the household,
I see.
The only thing he seems to care about is sex.
Okay.
Sex this, sex that. Every joke is sexual.
Yep.
Every comment is sexual. Sounds very familiar.
Okay, here's the thing though. And I feel like people misinterpret.
How did you start? The second segment of this episode.
Okay, all right. Hold up. Wait a minute. You're painting me in a very different light. I think you need to understand that I know.
Yeah, that's right. I hear nothing.
No. Hear me out. When it comes to being a selfish prick, which is what this guy is being,
yes,
obviously you only care about yourself. You do not care about your partner.
Yeah.
If this man was not being such a lazy piece of shit, and he was going around the house cleaning, maybe do some laundry, maybe like helping out around the house, maybe giving his wife a little smooch here and there, you know, like intimacy.
Then he'll deserve the guac guac.
Yeah, then she'll probably be like, yo, you want some head?
Yeah.
You want some head? Because he's willing to give. Now, the difference is, I like to give a lot.
I'm obviously kidding here.
I know.
Most of your comments are ironic, I hope.
Yes. But I like to give. And I feel like people like to have sex when your partner is a giving person. They reciprocate your energy. So under that, mentality, you like giving the guac guac when he's giving you that slurpy turpy on your clit or whatever the fuck women have, you know? You're the goose.
The goose?
The goo.
The goose?
The vagoo.
You, don't ever call it that. Don't ever call it that.
But yeah, no, that's that. It just sounds like this guy wants sex, but like he doesn't really give a shit about anybody else. So like, what the fuck, man?
Alright. He has a high school level sense of humor.
Which there's nothing wrong with that, but go on.
Just loves to sit and watch stupid ass films like American Pie, etc.
See, hear me out though. If he had invited his wifey to be like, hey babe, let's watch American Pie together and go ha ha he he at all the pee pee jokes.
I don't feel like she would enjoy it.
Okay,
she doesn't seem like the type to enjoy it.
Then you're dating the wrong person. If you guys can't look at
they're
a
not
dick,
even dating, they're married with 3 kids.
If you guys can't look at a penis and giggle to each other, you're not meant for each other.
Yeah.
You're not meant for each other. There are people who giggle at it and people who don't. They should not mix.
Yeah.
That is my version of segregation.
Those are the two kinds of people.
Yeah. People who see a cartoon dick and go and people who look at it stone-faced or disgusted by it.
Yeah.
They belong in 2 separate groups. They should never mingle. But go
on. Because they're all hormone-driven pieces of garbage. The movies. I'm currently...
I thought you was talking about him, but go on.
Well, that too. I'm currently recovering from a very significant surgery that has left me mobility impaired for the time being.
Ooh, yikes.
This is the latest in a long line of several procedures that also left me mobility challenged.
Okay.
I have a lifelong injury with chronic pain due to being in an unfortunate car accident.
Okay.
As a result, I have never had increased depression anxiety over the... I have had increased in depression anxiety over the past couple of years.
Yeah, makes sense.
My career has been damaged because of it.
Okay.
And stuff like that. As such, I've spent a great deal of time alone in my room, recovering, being sad, planning out our next moves, budgeting, paying all the bills, still working full time, of course. But my God, not enough of my vagina has been accessible for his pervasive needs.
Damn, lady.
On my birthday last week, he joined me for a little bit, mostly to discuss how monogamy isn't realistic, and how we should probably divorce because my lack of affection is providing a poor example about relationships for our children. He then proceeded to insult my body and then assumed that I would want to have sex with him. This guy sounds like a piece of shit.
Yeah, it just sounds like, yo, you honestly take the divorce, bro.
Yeah. Early in the morning today, I snatched his phone and went through it. He's so desperately seeking someone to screw that he's been talking with some married women that live 3 hours away.
Damn.
He tells her that he's 100% done with our marriage, but is staying for financial security.
Damn.
And he is planning on driving up in the truck that is in my name, the bill I pay.
Damn!
With the camper we just had to have also in my name and I pay for it.
Oh my God.
So that they can camp together and fornicate. While I take our kids on a family vacation he vehemently refused to join in on. I'm more amused than upset. However, I did end up sending a message to the ogre woman. I told her that if she touches any of my property, we'll have issues. I plan on confronting my toddler husband later. My question is this.
Jesus, bro.
She is going ham at this.
I mean, as she should, but at the same time, bro, that marriage is non-existent.
What a scummy guy.
I know, right?
My question
sorry.
My question is this.
Yeah, what'd she say?
Given the cost of everything, what's the next step? obviously we need to separate.
Yes.
He needs a teenage-minded spouse that only cares about sex, too. And I need somebody I can feel secure with. The cost of housing in my area is revolting. That's everywhere.
That's everywhere, yeah.
All 3 of my children have some variety of special need, including autism.
Oh.
That's how she ends the story.
Well, that's it?
That's it. She just ends it with, like, my kids have autism.
No, oh, damn, bro. Well, I mean, what is there to do? Yeah, divorce, fucking... I don't know. Did she say how old the kids were?
I mean, if they've been married for 10 years, I don't expect them to be too old.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, update?
No. Kids are older and self-sufficient for the most part, playing games, reading, etc., or they come in and hang out with me and watch movies and snuggle. But still,
okay.
I'm just reading through, like, stuff she replied to.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, it's fucked that, like, he plans to use... Well, she can fucking use that if he uses her property. I mean, they're common law, so it doesn't work like that.
I don't know how the laws behind that go. But
like, if you're married, it's technically both of your shit.
Oh, but if they're common law, it's not.
I mean, they're married, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it was common law, that would have been a different story.
Yeah. But, ooh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Just so much levels of fuck that. I legitimately think, like, yeah, fuck this, fuck that. Like, this lady, that divorce could not come quicker. But divorce is an expensive process, especially when you're, like, married, and I don't know if they had, like, a prenup or, like, if they're just going by, like, a regular, like, government standard shit.
Yeah. I feel like all this can be, like, brought up in court.
Yeah, like, 100%. But, like, fuck, hiring a lawyer, going through that whole thing while she's going through what she's going through. It's going to be a whole process. Then there's custody of the kids. It's going to be a huge fucking process.
Like, my girl's already going through...
Excuse me.
God bless you. This girl's already going through so much as it is.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just, like, you have a scummy partner. That's it. End of story. There's no advice other than get a divorce because he's just a piece of shit. Like, that's it. Like, at the start, I was like, maybe you could fix this by time. And then it just got worse and worse and worse. I'm like, oh, you just married a horrible human being. Yeah. Like, one of the worst. Like, I understand, yes, sex is important in a relationship. Every relationship. Me, personally, I hate that idea of once you get married... and you put the fucking ring on it, your sex life is gone. That idea always baffled my mind. Yeah. Cause I'm just like, so you're telling me y'all just stop piping after you get married? Like, why?
The only time you pipe is to have kids.
That's I'm like, that sounds. I don't want that.
The only time you do is to cream pie. That's it.
I don't. Well, first of all, it should always be that way. Second of all, like, I don't understand the mentality behind. That mentality. Just that mentality of, like, you get married, your sex life is gone. I was like, you ain't fucking your wife 24/7? Goddamn.
Well, the way she was putting it was like, she's obviously very busy in her life.
Well, yeah, no shit.
But, and like, also, that's the only thing he's thinking about. And that's what's putting her off.
That's exactly the point. He only wants sex. He doesn't care about the intimacy behind it. He doesn't care about the little things that make her happy. She's going through shit right now, and instead of, like, lifting her spirits or, like, doing things for her to make her life easier, especially with the fact that she's fucking taking care of all the finances, the least his ungrateful ass could do is take care of the kids. Yeah. Help out around the house. Do, especially if your wife
clean
is
a
like,
little.
Yeah, clean a little. If your wife is literally like, yo, got mobility problems because of this accident she got in, you can tell she's feeling like shit, and all you're doing is just being a fucking lazy bitch. Like, yo, who says you deserve it in the first place, brother? Like, I understand some people are upon the mentality of like, oh, like, if you guys are married, y'all should be like, it's like free access type shit. But that's not how it works. That's not how human beings work. Yeah. So it's very much in the mentality of just like, what the fuck are you doing, my dude? Like, you got a wife and kids, but you don't want to do any of this shit. And on top of that, he's talking to other women, being like, oh, I'm done with this relationship. I'm only here. That's so fun. I'm just like, yo, toxic ass needs to go.
And they're also married.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, I mean, who knows how they responded to it, but at the same time, entertaining that conversation is already, like, a huge red flag.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, it's very much along the lines of just like, bro, they're both in the wrong, but specifically for this situation with this guy, it's just like, bro, you just a huge-ass piece of shit. Like, what the fuck? What is we doing?
Baboon behavior.
Baboon behavior. Truly monkeying around at the worst. But, shit, it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it, I guess.
It shouldn't be. Like, fucking... Yeah, like, his mentality is just, like, having sex.
Yeah.
And, like, just not having any other, like, just having that childish mind where, like, you don't feel like anything else is, like, important.
Yeah.
Because, like she was saying, like, he only, like, works.
Yeah.
And, like, that's the only responsibility he has.
Work and bring money in.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
and he's not even making more than her, so, like, how are you gonna argue with her?
I feel like it's the fact that this man doesn't understand, like, there's more parts to a marriage than that. But I feel like at the same time, you know, it's also hilarious how he was just like, yo, we should split because, like, he kind of hit the nail on it where he was like, we should split because our relationship isn't showing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you're right. On you,
on
dog.
You.
On you. But it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. But shit, I hope this lady divorces, gets the kids, get all the money, and she fucking dips out of that relationship because fuck that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that dude.
Like, if you have that kind of mentality, you shouldn't have gotten married in the first place.
That's what I'm saying.
How did he even get... And how did it take her 10 years?
I don't know. To be fair, though, I know a lot of my girl homies have been in certain toxic relationships for a bit too long. Yeah. Where I'm just like, bro, like, why are you even in this relationship? It sounds like you're just, like, you guys are either fighting all the time or you're just, like, in a bad mood because of the relationship all the time. You're sad because of the relationship all the time. It's very rare that I see you happy with this person.
Yeah.
Or I hear stories about y'all happy together. Mm-hmm. So what's going on? And they're just like, well, maybe he'll change. I'm like, that's not how it works, bro.
Especially when they're, like, not actively trying to make themselves change.
Well, I mean, like, some of them are even just like, yo, he's going to therapy, he's working on himself. But, like, that's not a fix-all to a situation. Like, therapy is, like, a progress, but it's not... Time. It takes a lot of time. Years. Like, some people are like, oh, like, it'll probably be a couple months. Nah. Years.
You wish.
Some people have so much baggage to get rid of, and it takes a long time to unlearn some toxic-ass behavior. And not everyone can afford therapy for that long.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
On top of that, the
cost
expensive.
Of therapy itself, is expensive. And so for that reason, I'm just like, bro, you can't just assume that they're going to get better in a couple of months. Because first of all, waiting that long is already fucking abysmal. But, like, on top of that, like, you're not going to wait years on this person to get better.
It's like, well, one of your favorite things is just like saying, how long are you willing to wait?
Yeah. How long are you willing to wait?
For, like, them to make a change.
Yeah. How long are you willing to wait for this to go from the relationship that you're at to the relationship that you want?
Exactly.
And, like, the answer varies from person to person, but what I see the most is, like, they'll give me an answer. They usually don't last that answer.
Yeah.
Like, chances are you break before the answer you're given because you don't realize how much toxic behavior kind of, like, rolls into each other, into, like, the next one and the next one and the next one. And at a certain point, you just can't take it anymore. You're like, yo, I'm sick of being treated like this. I deserve better. And even people with the most bar low, like, mentalities get to that point.
Yeah.
But I feel like for some people, they feel so trapped in that situation. Like, I know some of my homegirls. It's scary. I feel like for some of my homegirls, they always have that thought process, like, what if I don't find anyone else again? Which I think is a stupid mentality. A stupid mentality. Because I'm just like, there are so many people out there that exist. So many people. Let's say you got your preference, right? Let's say you want to date within your race or whatever the fuck, right? There are dating websites for that. Yeah. Let's say you want to fucking find someone who's fucking doing the same major as you. There's dating websites for that. Same area as you. Dating websites for that. There's so much. You could go out for a walk, find people, start a conversation. Let's say you're not that extroverted. Bare dating websites. Bare people to conversate with online. Bare groups that you could join up. Facebook, not LinkedIn. LinkedIn is for business, but I feel like way too many people. A lot of my homegirls be getting way too many DMs on
under LinkedIn.
It's weird, bro. Fucking Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There are places to meet.
Like people. Right now, we're just in that generation where like it's so easy to meet new people.
Yeah, you want to meet new people, you can find new people quick and easy, bro. In your area, specific types of people, specific hobbies, specific interests. Like, you guys can find that shit if you look for it.
I was even telling you, like, last week, I had this, like, app that, like, my friend told me about called Field.
Yeah, I remember.
That's, like, even, like, focused for, like,
specifically
poly relationships.
Poly relationships. Specifically a dating app for that. Yeah. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Everything's there. Like, it's... Like, you have no excuse.
You don't have an excuse, but it's that fear, right?
Yeah.
It's that fear of trying something new. I feel like that's also the reason why some people stay in jobs for as long as they do. They're too scared to apply to another job.
Yeah.
They're too scared
or they get overwhelmed.
Or they
don't have time.
They get overwhelmed. They don't find the time to do it. They distract themselves by doing something else. They, like, the application process to finding a new job can be stressful.
Yeah.
Looking for new jobs can be stressful. But, I mean, like, there are jobs out there. You can find them.
The only one that's trapped, it's because of you.
Yeah.
You're only feeling trapped because you're making yourself feel trapped.
Yeah. So there are places to go, people to see, things to do. Go do those things. You got this.
Live your best life.
You got this. You live your best life.
Girl, pussy, boss, slay.
You got this shit in the bag. Don't worry about that, big dog. You got this. Well, with that motivational speech over, that's another episode of In Denial with your boy Nejay and Kevin. Kevin, you got anything to give the crowd, the lovely listeners back at home?
Of course.
Okay, what you got?
What do you call a masturbating cow? Beef jerky. Goodbye, everyone.
All right, see ya.